Well, this is the magnetic loop control box that I mentioned during today's 2-meter net. If you remember, Liz mentioned that she spent the weekend building one of these or modifying one of these, and I just happened to have this one on the shelf above the microphone where I was speaking, so I said I'd show this. So this is the one I use for an ill-fated mag loop that was built but was very unwieldy and not very practically not very sensible to use. But this was the control box. You can see I like to put them in a waterproof box. It's not completely waterproof, but keeps the dust and stuff off it. And it consists of the variable capacitor in there. I'll take it out of the box. That makes it easier to look at. It's a sealed box, of course. It's a simple sealed box. And inside is the variable capacitor. And at the back is the 6-to-1 or 7-to-1 tuning arrangement. You can see that just there. And on front of it is a disc with various markings on, and so you see I'm moving this quite quickly, but the disc is moving quite slowly. You can see the mark there. These two little sockets are so I can put additional capacitance, fixed capacitance, in parallel with the variable capacitor to change the frequency at which you can tune the loop. This one is 90 puff. The capacitor itself is 10 to 80. So we're using this, I put 90 puff in parallel, which I'd have to do the maths to work out what the effective range is when that's plugged in. Take it out. And I've got a second one here, which is 160 puff. And that, of course, will alter the range to give a different complete range to when this one's plugged in or when there's nothing plugged in at all. So that's about 10 to 80, 10 to 90 at the moment, and then you can change the whole range by plugging these additional capacitors in. The capacitors are just made from coax. It's the capacitance between the braid and the centre of the coaxial cable, 58U, I think this is. Well, that's it simply. That's the one, never been used in anger as yet, but maybe its time will come sometime. There we go.